So coming up in this video, I go all the way to Sussex to look for white stork and turtle dove. And while I'm there, I get a little surprise bird to chase, so try and add that to the list as well. I then head up to the Forest of Dean, try and find a bird that I've missed several times in Hampshire and Wiltshire, closer to where I live. And then finally, they dart up for some rare waders at the Cotswold Water Park. So the first stop in this video, we're going to Nep Wilding Estate. I'm really looking forward to this. They've got good numbers of white stork, but the bird I really want to see is turtle dove. And that's a bird I haven't seen since I've been back from New Zealand in the last 3 years. And this bird is quite precious to me because it was a bird that I went out to BirdLife Malta to help protect from hunting as well. So it'd be really cool to see one of these birds after all this time, and fingers crossed we can find one. So I've been looking at this spot for how reliable the turtle doves are, and there is literally no other spot where they're regularly reported. They are coming in off the coast, so there's still a few migrating over at the moment. I've just spoken to a couple of people. They haven't seen them, but they have heard them. So this could be quite a challenge. And there's of course white stork to look out for too. So yeah, let's see what we can find. Well, we have just seen a white stork fly right over our heads, and we've been here, I don't know, less than 5 minutes. So that's a good start. So let's try and find this turtle dove. Oh, sorry. Pigeon, feral pigeon just flew over. I thought that was a turtle dove for a second because it was smaller than a wood pigeon, but no, that's not it. This is going to be a challenge. As I say, hearing them might be easier than seeing them, and maybe if we're going to see them, it's going to be a flyover and it's going to be quick. But either way, I just really want to find this bird and add it to my list. This is what we've come for, turtle dove. So turtle dove is one of the birds that suffered one of the biggest declines I've seen since I was a kid. I remember going out and turtle dove not being a common bird, but not being a particularly rare bird either. So the fact that this is the only location other than migrants coming in off the coast that's coming up on my eBird searches and my internet searches this year just shows how much this bird is declining. I'm listening really hard and trying really hard to find one of these birds, but nothing yet, and we've been here for about 25 minutes. But yeah, we're in the sort of prime location now, so I'm really hoping that one will purr soon. There is in here a nightingale, which is quite exciting. Nice little tree house up here, which would be cool. Well, we didn't hear a turtle dove. I have just seen one fly up into this tree, so take a look at this. And since then it has started calling, so we have heard it too, which is fantastic. Turtle dove on the list. The first one I've seen in England for, I don't know, 15 years or something. Certainly not since I've been back from New Zealand. This one's really cool, and given how few there are in the country these days, it's just so nice to have this one on the list. So it's 232 species now. Well, some excellent news on that turtle dove and white stork. Absolutely fantastic to have those on the list. But what has come up on my phone is a bird alert for 2 spotted sandpipers. They're not super close, and we're massively against the clock because we do have to be home for something at 3 o'clock. But we're going to try and squeeze in a little stop to try and find these 2 American sandpipers, which if we see would be the first time I've ever seen these in the UK. Fingers crossed, hopefully we find them. Right, so we're here at the spotted sandpiper spot. A few minutes walk away. Now we are massively against the clock, so this is going to be tough. So we're going to have to hurry as quickly as we can. Well, I think we're getting close, really up against the clock. There's some birders ahead, so hopefully they're looking at this bird. I guess we'll see. So we just had the bird fly towards us, which is fantastic, and now it's just settled on a mound just right in front of us, which is really cool to see. The first time I've ever seen spotted sandpiper in this country, and it's even got a nice spotty breast, which is great. Well, it's a shame we didn't get a little bit longer with that bird, but to have spotted sandpiper on the list and be up to 233 species for the year is really cool. I'm so excited to see it, and almost the fact that we're against the clock almost makes it a bit exciting, even though we didn't get time to spend with the bird. I have seen them in the Americas and been really close to them and seen great views, but yeah, it's nothing like seeing it in England. It really isn't. So a good day yesterday with turtle dove and spotted sandpiper added to the list, but today I'm in the Forest of Dean in Gloucestershire, a place I've never been to before either, and I'm looking for a bird that I was actually hoping to get in Wiltshire or Hampshire, but I can't find one, so I've come a little bit further afield to try and look for a wood warbler. See, just here, there's loads of birdsong. There's a garden warbler to my left, a couple of blackcaps out to my right, chiff-chaff, robin, wren. Yeah, loads of birds. But what I'm looking for is that wood warbler. Can't hear it yet. Come a long way for this bird, so hopefully I can find it here. I have dipped it in Hampshire twice and twice in Wiltshire. Not that it's been seen in Wiltshire I know of this year, but the Hampshire sightings were only a few days old and I couldn't find them, so yeah, come here. It's not the only bird I'm going for up here though. There is another small bird of interest that I'll look for later. There's somewhere up here I've just heard wood warbler. There you go. Crossbills coming over too. So that's crossbills flying over and wood warbler, which is cool. I haven't seen either yet, but it's great to hear them. I'm just looking up at the moment because I think it's in the top of the trees, this wood warbler. But yeah, haven't been able to pick it up yet. So I've been here about 20 minutes since I heard the wood warbler. It's stopped singing for a little while, but it started singing again. I still can't see it. It's in the tops of the trees somewhere, but it's keeping itself to itself. And I don't really want to go off the track or go anywhere near where I could potentially disturb the bird. So I'm going to stay on the track and just try and look through the tops of the trees to see if there's any way of getting a visual on this bird. It does sing every now and then. Just can't see it. I can see movement sometimes when it sings. Oh, hang on, what's this? I have seen it fly. It's no longer at the tops of the trees, so I have seen it, but as soon as it lands it just disappears into the leaves and I just can't find it again. I just get glimpses of it as it moves, and it stopped singing again and it's completely disappeared, but I really wasn't that far away from it. But yeah, it's sneaky, this one. It's a master of disguise in the leaves. I actually cannot believe it. I was just about to go thinking I'm not going to see this bird, and it's come so close. I have no idea what's going on. It even just landed on the ground for a second. I've got loads of video footage, photos. It's still here right in front of me. This is like the best view of wood warbler I've ever seen. And I think there's, oh no, I think the second one's a goldcrest. Hang on, let me have a look. No, the second one's a wood warbler as well. Must be a pair. You can hear them doing their little peep calls. Just relaxed, just feeding. Not too bothered about me. Oh my god, one's come super close now. This is like one of the best moments of woodland watching I've had all year. This is absolutely incredible. I cannot believe how close these birds are. So just this tiny little tree down here is where both birds landed, and on the ground just below it. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it, wood warblers. Not in this country anyway. I have seen them close in other countries. But I know it's such a pretty warbler with that yellow throat, really pale, olivey green back, super strong eye stripe. I don't know, it's just not a bird you see every day. In fact, how many have I seen in the UK? Probably about 4 or 5. Not many. Never that close. This is absolutely incredible. And I'm just so happy. I really am. Another bird added to the list. For me, while listing is, you know, fun and engaging and it gets me out, it's actually these close encounters, or these like amazing spectacular encounters with birds like wood warbler, that is what really means the most to me. You know, I like all kinds of bird watching, whether it be listing, whether it just be observing birds in your garden, patch listing, you know, doing surveys, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's just nice to be out and about appreciating birds and wildlife, and that's exactly what I've done today. I've been here about, I know, an hour and a half, but at this spot where the wood warblers are, about nearly an hour, and yeah, just taking my time to drink it all in really, because it's just not something that happens every day. But I do have another bird to go for, so I can't stay here all day. This other bird that I'm looking for, not too far from here, is a pied flycatcher. So I'm here now at RSPB Nag Head, and this is the spot where I'm looking specifically for pied flycatcher. I've also been told that redstart could be around as well, and I've never been here before, so let's have a little walk around and see what I can find. Got a garden warbler singing in here. Oh, I can see it. Well, I've videoed quite a lot of garden warblers singing, just the sound, but not actually a video of the bird. So there you go, there's a garden warbler finally on my videoed list. So if I was the backyard aviary birders, I probably wouldn't have counted that until I got it on video just now. So there you go. But that's not my rules. Much easier for me. And respect goes out to them for doing rules where they have to video every bird with the exception of 5 birds every year. That would be a real challenge. Especially as I sort of find it very difficult to do all the bird watching and the video at the same time. There's quite a lot to think about, you know, thinking about what I'm going to say on the video, thinking about finding the bird, thinking about planning the next step, thinking about how it's all going to fit together. Yeah, there's a lot to think about when you're doing these videos, so yeah, but it's fun. It's really fun. I really enjoy doing it. Well, I'll tell you what, this was a lot easier than I expected, I have to say. Pied flycatcher on the list. I originally saw it being chased by a blackbird, and then it's just obviously breeding in this nesting box right here, which is fantastic. So that's 235 species for the year, which isn't too bad considering we're just right at the beginning of May now. What are we, the 5th of May? Yeah, really happy with that. Pied flycatcher is on the list. Well, I can hear a redstart, but I can't see it. I don't need it for the year, but it's just a cool bird to see, and I've only seen one this year. Well, I think that redstart's going to have to go down as herd only. Couldn't quite find it, but still really excited by the pied flycatcher. That's a really cool bird. And the wood warbler earlier was absolutely fantastic. it's been a good day. And the sun's come out too, which is nice. So, this morning I'm here in the Cotswold water park for a bird that wasn't reported this morning. It was seen yesterday and then seen as a no sign today. And then since then, while I was in the bath, I saw a report that there were 2 of these birds here. So Temminck stint is the bird, and it's something I really need for the year. I've only seen once in the UK before, so I've driven up here as quickly as I can and we'll go and take a look and see if we can find it. So I've just spoken to a birder who's left the site and seen the birds, but he said it took him 2.5 hours to try and find these things. Yeah, I don't know whether that's good news or bad news really, but yeah, all I can do is go there myself and take a look. Sounds like they're not very close, and 2 very little waders like that at distance could be quite hard to track down, and it sounds like they might be moving behind some grass as well. So yeah, just have to do my best and see what I can come up with. Well, I can't see anything. I've scanned the area a few times, but nothing as far as I can see. So this is my viewpoint. As you can see, it's relatively restricted in terms of the view. I've got them. I've actually got them. There are 2 birds there. Oh my god, they're so tiny. They're so difficult to see. I mean, they're not even that far away, but what sneaky little things. How they escaped my notice. I must have scanned this area like several times, seeing some other birds. But yeah, no Temminck stint. And they've just been sitting there all along, out in the open, feeding, doing their thing, which is absolutely incredible. What a bird. As I say, I've only ever seen 1 in the UK before, and now I've got 2 right in front of me, which is just absolutely brilliant. Amazing. I love bird watching. Well, that is my 236th bird of the year. I think that's pretty good. I'm definitely happy with that. And yeah, what a week it's been. Another week, more birds, more ticks on the list, and hopefully that will continue. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and if you like the video, please stick a like and send a comment. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye.